Ronaldo! Out of this world!
Oh, brilliant goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a beautiful bit of football and it's a stunning finish.
He leaves no margin for improvement, this man.
Whatever he touches turns to gold.
This is astonishing. He is a phenomenon.
Ronaldo! Absolutely incredible! Another magical moment!
You know the name. You've seen the power, the speed, the moments that bent reality and made millions believe anything was possible. 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions Leagues, over 900 goals, the most followed human being on planet Earth. A man who dominated England, Spain, Italy, and rewrote what a footballer could be. But here's the truth most people don't know. Before the roar of Old Trafford, before the glory of Madrid, before the world called him a legend, he was just a skinny kid from Madeira, sleeping in a small room under a leaking tin roof, sharing it with 3 siblings, dreaming of a life no one around him believed was possible. At 12, he cried himself to sleep in a cold dormitory 600 miles from home. At 15, a heart condition nearly ended his dream forever. At 18, people said he was a waste of money, too flashy, too skinny, too emotional. He was mocked, doubted, dismissed, and yet somehow, he became inevitable, a force of nature who conquered football across 3 decades and rose from nothing to become a global icon.
Apostei no meu filho para ir para Lisboa com 12 anos. Pensei que eu estava abandonado.
This isn't just the story of trophies, goals, or records. It's the story of survival, of obsession, of a kid who refused to break, even when every obstacle tried to break him. This is Cristiano Ronaldo, how a kid with nothing became the most relentless champion football has ever seen. Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, 1985. A tiny island in the Atlantic Ocean that most people had never heard of. In the poorest neighborhood, Santo Antonio, lived the Aveiro family. For kids, 1 bedroom, a tin roof that leaked when it rained. Jose Dinis Aveiro, municipal gardener, part-time kit man, alcoholic. Maria Dolores, cook, cleaning lady, the backbone of the family. On February 5, 1985, their youngest son was born. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. He entered the world with nothing. The house wasn't a home, it was survival. For kids crammed into bunk beds, cold showers, meals stretched across 6 plates, sometimes not enough to go around. Some nights, neighbors brought food. The Aveiros were too proud to ask, but not too proud to accept.
You know, when I was a kid, with 11, 12 years old, we didn't have money. And we live in the same place that the other place, the younger places, because I live in Madeira and I look my family 3 in 3 months. It was hard, so very hard periods without the family.
Cristiano's father loved football but drowned his dreams in alcohol. His hands shook. His liver was dying. His mother worked 12-hour days, came home exhausted, and still found the strength to tell her kids they could be more than Madeira expected. When Cristiano was born, she almost didn't keep him. For kids, no money, a husband fading. She considered abortion. The doctors refused. Years later, Cristiano would say, "I'm alive because my mother chose life. I owe her everything." But Cristiano had a ball. Always a ball. Cheap, beat up, deflated half the time. But it was his. He kicked it against the wall until neighbors complained. Played in the streets barefoot. Lived and breathed football from dawn to dusk. At age 6, his father got him into CF Andorinha, the local club. At age 10, CF Nacional, Madeira's top team, signed him. He was the smallest, skinniest kid on every pitch. But when the ball was at his feet, he was different. Faster, sharper, unstoppable. His coaches said, "That kid plays like he's running from something." He was poverty, hunger, Invisibility. Football was the only way out. One night, standing in their cramped kitchen with the leaky roof dripping into a bucket, Cristiano told his mother, "May, one day I'm going to buy you a house. A real house, with a roof that doesn't leak." Maria Dolores smiled, the tired kind of smile mothers give when they love their children but don't quite believe them. "Okay, Cristiano. Okay." She didn't know he meant it, but he did. Lisbon, Portugal, September 1997. Cristiano Ronaldo was 12 years old when he boarded a plane for the first time. Alone, Sporting Clube de Portugal, one of the biggest clubs in the country, wanted him. It was the escape his family had prayed for, but it came with a price. He had to leave everything behind. Lisbon was chaos. Massive, loud, foreign. The Sporting Academy was pristine. Grass pitches, modern facilities, dormitories. It should have felt like a dream. Instead, it felt like exile. The other boys noticed his accent immediately. Thick, Madeira, clumsy. "Where are you from?" "Madeira." They laughed. "That's not even Portugal. That's just some island in the middle of nowhere." "Country boy, island peasant. Does your family even have electricity?" On the pitch, he was untouchable. Off the pitch, he was alone. He'd sit in the cafeteria by himself, eat quickly, head back to his room. At night, while his roommates talked and joked, Cristiano would pull the blanket over his head and cry, silently, so no one would hear. Every week, he called home. "May, I want to come home." "Cristiano, I can't do this. They hate me here. Please." Silence. Then Maria Dolores would take a breath. "You're there because you're good. Better than all of them. They mock you because they're scared of you. But I miss you. I know, meu amor. But if you come back, what happens? You stay on the island forever. You work in a kitchen. You struggle like we struggle. Is that what you want? No. Then stay. Fight. You promised me a house, remember? Okay. I love you. I love you too, May."
When I was a young boy, I always feel special sometimes.
Okay.
Not just for myself, but I saw the people look at me with the different eyes. Because in my opinion, I think I was different than the other ones.
3 months in, Cristiano packed his bag. He was done. He'd written a note to the coaches, planned to call his mother and tell her he was coming home. Then one of his roommates walked in. "Where are you going?" "Home." The boy laughed. "Of course you are. I knew you wouldn't last." Something snapped. Cristiano thought about the tin roof. The hunger. His mother's exhaustion. His father's shaking hands. The promise. Going home meant giving up. And if he gave up, he'd prove them all right. He unpacked his bag and made a different decision. From that night on, everything changed. He stopped caring what they thought. He focused on one thing, football. While the others left training, Cristiano stayed. Shooting, dribbling, sprinting, over and over and over. The coaches noticed. That kid trains like he's possessed. By the end of his first year, the mockery had stopped. Not because they liked him, but because they feared him. Sporting CP Training Ground, 2000. Cristiano was 15 years old, and something was wrong. His heart raced uncontrollably. His chest felt tight. During training, he'd stop, gasping for air. His teammates thought he was weak. His coaches thought he wasn't trying. But Cristiano knew. This was fear. The club sent him to a cardiologist. Dr. João Santos ran tests. EKG, ultrasound. "Cristiano, you have tachycardia. Your heart beats irregularly fast, even at rest. Can you fix it?" "Yes." "With surgery." Cristiano's stomach dropped. "Will I be able to play football after?" The doctor hesitated. "Just for a second. If the surgery goes well, yes. You should be able to play." "Should? Without the surgery, you definitely won't play. Your heart could give out during a match. You could die." Silence. "When can we do it?" That night, Cristiano called home. "May, I have to have surgery. My heart. They said if they don't fix it, I could die." He heard her sharp intake of breath. "Are you scared?" "Yes." "Me too." "May, what if I can't play after?" "Cristiano, you are not your football. You are my son. And whether you play again or not, you are still everything to me. But the promise. Forget the promise. I don't need a house. I need you alive. I'm going to play again, May. I know I will." then fight for it. The surgery was a success. Dr. Santos, your heart is strong. Cristiano, very strong. When can I train? The doctor laughed. You just had heart surgery and you're asking about training? When? A few weeks. Let your body heal. 3 days later, Cristiano was back at the training ground, watching. A week later, jogging. 2 weeks later, doing ball work. 3 weeks later, against doctor's orders, back in full training. His coaches were stunned. You should be in bed. I'm fine. They didn't argue, because they saw something beyond talent. They saw obsession. By age 16, Cristiano was tearing through Sporting's youth ranks. Unstoppable. The heart surgery hadn't slowed him down. It had made him hungrier. At 17, he made his first team debut. At 18, everything changed. August 6, 2003. Estadio José Alvalade. Sporting versus Manchester United. A friendly. Cristiano started on the wing. For 90 minutes, he tormented Manchester United's defense. Stepovers, feints, bursts of speed. Every touch brought a roar. On the sidelines, Sir Alex Ferguson, the most successful manager in English football, leaned forward. Who's number 28? Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferguson watched, then turned to his assistant. We're signing him. After the match, United's players were buzzing. Boss, you have to sign that kid. Ferguson nodded. Within days, Manchester United contacted Sporting. Within weeks, a deal was done. 12.24 million euros. A record fee for a teenager. Cristiano Ronaldo was moving to England. Manchester, England. August 2003. Cristiano stepped off the plane into a grey, cold, unforgiving city. Waiting for him at Old Trafford, the number 7 shirt. George Best wore it. Eric Cantona wore it. David Beckham wore it. Legends. And now, an 18-year-old from Madeira was supposed to fill it. At the press conference, Ferguson announced, "Number 7. The room went silent. Then the murmurs started. One reporter, "Isn't that a lot of pressure for an 18-year-old? Ferguson looked at Cristiano. He can handle it. But Cristiano wasn't so sure.
Sir Alex Ferguson said, Cristiano, I want that you're coming from Manchester United, you're going to play 50% of the games. Make me feel comfortable. And I said, wow, with 18 years old to play 50% of the games, for me it's unbelievable. This is why I take that decision because, of course, George helped me to take that decision. And, of course, the last word of Sir Alex Ferguson was the key to sign for Manchester United.
In the dressing room, Roy Keane walked past. "That's a big shirt to fill, kid. You know what happens if you fail. They'll destroy you. The fans, the media, everyone. So don't fail." That night, Cristiano called his mother. "May, I don't know if I can do this." "Cristiano, they're scared of you. That's why the shirt is so heavy. If it wasn't, it wouldn't mean anything. What if I'm not good enough? Then you work until you are." August 16, 2003. Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Bolton. Cristiano came on as a substitute in the 60th minute. Coming on for Manchester United, number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. 74,000 people on their feet. For 30 minutes, he danced. Stepovers, fakes, bursts of speed. Every touch brought a gasp. He didn't score, didn't assist. But when the final whistle blew, the Old Trafford crowd gave him a standing ovation for a substitute appearance.
It was all ignited by the introduction on his debut of Cristiano Ronaldo. 2 weeks ago, no one had heard of him. One thing is for sure, everyone knows about him now.
Ferguson pulled him aside. "You made them believe. That's the hardest part. But belief fades fast."
Of Cristiano Ronaldo. Was that a conscious effort to, were you always going to go that early with him, if I give him half an hour?
Well, I felt that the penetration he could give you was an issue, and though I wasn't, I don't think Ole or Nicky had a bad game. I think they did well. I think they just made a difference to us.
In the weeks that followed, Cristiano struggled. Too flashy. Lost the ball. Frustrated teammates. The media pounced. All tricks, no end product. Waste of £12 million. A YouTube highlight, not a footballer. The fans started booing. Pass it to Giggs. Stop showing off, Ronaldo. Cristiano heard it all, and it crushed him. One night, Ferguson found him alone in the dressing room. Head in his hands. You're doubting yourself. What if I fail? Then you fail. But I don't think you will. Do you know why I gave you the number 7? No. Because I saw hunger. Drive. The refusal to accept anything less than greatness. That's what makes legends. Not talent. The refusal to quit. Ferguson stood. Now go home. Rest. Tomorrow, we train. And we keep training until you become what I know you can be. Cristiano didn't just train. He trained like a man possessed. First to arrive. Last to leave. Shooting drills. Crossing drills. Sprints. Gym work. While teammates went home, Cristiano stayed. While they rested, he worked. Ferguson watched from his office. That kid is going to be the best player in the world. You really think so? I know so. Because he wants it more than anyone I've ever seen. Slowly, game by game, week by week, Cristiano changed. The tricks became purposeful. The showboating turned into devastation. He stopped trying to impress. He started trying to win. And everything changed. 2004 to 2005, first trophies. FA Cup, League Cup. The kid was becoming a player. 2005, his father died. Jose Diniz never saw his son lift a major trophy. Never saw him become a star. Cristiano dedicated every goal to him after that.
Família, e populares, e amigos, e coisa tudo. É fantástico. Fico muito orgulhoso do filho daquelas condições.
Dette huset i Madeiras hovedstad Funchal kjøpte Cristiano Ronaldo til foreldrene etter overgangen til Manchester United.
Vou agora para ir lá a Lisboa ver a final, mas não vou, porque os joelhos já estão grandes que não dá capacidade para não fico muito atacado. Não. É melhor ver na televisão.
Men moren følger 19-åringen i Lisboa. Hun hans nærmeste støtte og livvakt.
É indispensável, exatamente. É o carinho que ele tem e a mãe é guarda-costas que ele tem. É verdade, é guarda-costas que ele tem. Tá.
Very emotional for you.
2006 to 2007, everything clicked. 23 goals. Player of the Year. Premier League champion. The critics went silent. 2007 to 2008, unstoppable. 42 goals in all competitions. Premier League champion again. And then, the Champions League. The biggest trophy in club football. Manchester United versus Chelsea in Moscow. Cristiano scored. United won on penalties. At 23 years old, he stood on top of the world. December 2008, Paris. The Ballon d'Or ceremony. The award for the best footballer on the planet. Cristiano sat in the audience, trying to stay calm. Messi was nominated. Kaká, Torres. The presenter opened the envelope. The 2008 Ballon d'Or goes to Cristiano Ronaldo. The room exploded. Cristiano stood, stunned, walked to the stage, accepted the golden ball, and thought about everything. The tin roof in Madeira. The mockery at Sporting. The heart surgery that nearly ended everything. The boos at Old Trafford. The nights crying into his pillow. All of it. And now here he was, the best footballer in the world. That night, he called his mother. May I won. She was crying. I'm so proud of you, Cristiano. Remember the promise? The house. Yes. I bought it years ago. But now, I want to give you everything. You already gave me everything. You gave me you. Cristiano wiped his eyes. I wish Dad could see this. Jose Diniz had died in 2005. He never saw the Champions League. Never saw the Ballon d'Or. He sees, Maria Dolores said. I promise you he sees.
But I really don't know my father 100%. He was a drunk person. I never spoke with him like a normal conversation. It was hard.
Did he ever tell you that he was proud of you to your face?
No, yes. He said that he treated me unbelievable. I was like the diamond of the family. And he knew it. He knew it that I will be a football player. And for me, it's make me sad because everything. Sorry.
What's the sadness for you?
To be the number one, and I don't see nothing. I don't see to receive awards. To see what I.
He never saw how great you became.
No.
What you could see from that interview was how much it would have meant to him. I think was very clear.
Cristiano Ronaldo was 23 years old, a Ballon d'Or winner, a Champions League winner, the best player in the world. But he wasn't done, not even close. Real Madrid was calling. A world record transfer was coming. A rivalry with Lionel Messi was about to begin. And the greatest individual career in football history was just getting started. The kid from Madeira had proven everyone wrong. Now he was about to show them what relentless really meant.